Chunk of UK coastline home to mystical caves with human mummies inside. Archaeologists were stunned on finding a number of preserved human remains in the cave complex along Scotland's sleepy northern coast. The word mummification is most closely associated with Egypt and its ancient civilization, but the method has not only been practiced there, with countless examples of mummification of some sort found all over the world. You may not think that the UK would be on the list, but you'd be wrong. Deep inside some of the country's caves, recent evidence suggests that mummification did in fact happen on the British soil. Along Scotland's northern coast sits the Coastline cave range, a complex system of deeply hewn tunnels, meters deep. While relatively accessible, Inverness is an hour's drive away. They are still Scotland's and perhaps the UK's most impenetrable caverns. Archaeologists daring enough to require to walk along perilous cliff faces and slippery mosslands, the journey one team explored during the Smithsonian Channel's 2020 documentary, Mystic Britain and Mummies. The documentary's narrator describes the caves as one of the most mystic archaeological sites in Britain. Evidence suggests that Bronze Age Britain, some 3,000 years ago, regularly made the hazardous journey to the caves, time and again carrying the bodies of their deceased families. For prehistoric people to make that effort and to make the journey would have been really arduous and quite a difficult thing to do, said Dr. Lindsay Buster, a researcher at the University of Edinburgh. The ancient people, she believes, revisited the cave so often because there was something about this place that gave it mystical, perhaps even magical properties. When archaeologists first started digging at the site, they found the floor strewn with human bones, remains that were unique and unlike anything ever found in the UK. This is because the presence of soft tissue is found in the hand bones, almost fresh ligaments. It was the narrators, as they explained, preserved human flesh dating to the Bronze Age. Dr. Buzzer said, "It's not something we expect when we're excavating a site that's 3,000 years old. That's a really significant find," she said. The body could once have belonged to an entirely fully fleshed corpse, preserved due to the unique conditions at Coastline. There was also evidence found inside the cave of fires being lit, where smoke would have helped to preserve the bodies as they were laid to rest. Bodies preserved by smoking and salting sounds a lot like mummification, the narrator noted. Dr. Buster suspected people came to the cave specifically to mummify their friends' and relatives' remains. And she said, "I think once bodies began to be brought into the cave and were behaving in ways that they didn't normally do on above-ground sites, those characteristics were probably well noted and became a factory of people coming back again and again over centuries to deposit their dead," she said. And this is on Express UK by Joel Day. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.